We're going to be taking a look at my Rescuers pins, so let's get cracking! Hello all my explorers, and welcome back to Loren's Adventures Out There. And if you're new, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. My name is Loren, and I'm with Capes Clones, where we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We talk Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, The Muppets, 20th Century, National Geographic, Disney Plus, ABC, Hulu. If it's about Disney, we are talking about it. So if you like that kind of content, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. So today I'm going to turn the camera around. I thought that we'd look at my Rescuers pins in just a little more depth than I have in the past. Usually I've just shown them and just kind of quickly gone through them, but I thought that I put them in a nice pin folio book. And I think that they look great. And I just wanted to share them with you. So I hope that you'll enjoy this. So let's go ahead and turn the turn the camera around. All right, so we are looking at my Rescuers pins, and I'm starting off with the logo pin, which was produced by my friend Sandy over at Flights of Fancy Pins. And as you can see, it's got like all the characters on it. It's really a beautiful pin, and it's huge, actually. Like, here's my hand. And it's like, you know, my whole palm across. It's crazy. All right, so up here, we've got the film strip pin from, I want to say this one was from the Disney Employee Center. I can't remember, because I know this is either from Disney Employee Center or Imagineering. And then these guys are from either Disney Employee Center or Imagineering. And I'm going to open up these guys for you. So inside there, we got Penny. And inside there, we got Evinrude. And inside here, we have, if we can open it up, Bernard and Bianca. And then we've got Madame Medusa and Snoops. And up here we have Brutus and Nero. So these are a bunch of kind of filler pins. Actually, this is from a very old set. It's not even enamel. I can't pronounce it. Cloisonne? I don't know. But anyway, these guys up here are from an old set. They're very tiny. You can see compared to my finger. And then this one, let's see if I can get this to focus. I don't know where this pin is from, but it's tiny as well. And then I got a bunch of Adorbs. And these are from the 2023 D23 Expo. They were exclusive to the Mickeys of Glendale, and thankfully I managed to get my hands on them. There's Bernard and Bianca, and here's Bernard and Bianca in their rain gear, and down here is Rufus. And then I'll go over here and show you. This is Madame Medusa, and this is either Brutus or Nero. These are either Brutus or Nero. And then Evinrude and Teddy and Penny. And then these two are Mickey's of Glendale exclusive profile pins. They were from D23 Expo. And of course, they're Bernard and Bianca. These are two of my favorite pins. This one was from the Heroes and Villains um, set, or not set, but Heroes and Villains trading event thing. So anyway, I thought that that was great. This is a Rescuers poster. And over here, we've got, this is from like I can't remember the name of the series, but this is the Rescuers 1977. They made pins from every movie that there was. All right, over here we've got 3 pins. These two, wait, are these two? I can't remember now, but I want to say these are by Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins. This one is, I can't remember, Fantasy Pins. This was the puzzle. And of course, I'm not big on the puzzles because they're expensive. And you never know what you're going to get. But of course, I had to get the Rescuers. All right, this was a sketchbook ornament pin from last year. This is another fantasy pin. This was a DHHS Valentine pin from last year. And this is another fantasy pin. And this was from I can't remember, like it was a Sleepy Time set that came out last year. This is a DHSS Pin Trader Delight pin with Orville. All right, so on this side, we have over here this pin and this pin were created by Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Etsy. This is from Flights of Fantasy Pins. Again, a huge pin. Look, compared to my hand. And that is Ellie Mae and Luke and all the Swamp Gang. Then we got some filler pins here of Rufus, Teddy, and Penny. This is Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins of Penny. This one is also Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins. This one was from Spain, and it was for my friend Seth over at Seth Lavender. And then we got some other one. I don't know. I can't remember where this is from. This is from the wreath set from last year. And then this is the Rescue Aid Society. It's a huge pin again. Boink. This is a Rescue Aid Society kind of logo. All right. Let's move to the next page. Okay, both of these were created by Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins. Again, my friend Sandy, she does all these Rescuers pins, and I have to have them all. Okay, so this was a open edition pin that they made, and I absolutely love this pin. And fantasy pin that I can't remember where it's from. Another fantasy pin, can't remember. This is Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins. This one is from Paris. These, I don't know where they're from either. I think this might have been an open edition set. And this is from oh gosh, I can't remember the set. But it is them in front of the It's a Small World. Again, fantasy pins, I don't know where they're from. This one is Flights of Fancy Fantasy Pins. This one was from the Disney Employee Center. They're doing all these pins from Disney 100. And, of course, I had to get Bernard and Bianca. I'm trying to show you this without so much glare. I apologize for the glare. And these were like from a pixelated set, not set, but series of pins. And then over here, we've got a couple of pins of Penny, and these are from Flights of Fantasy pins. Okay, moving over here, we've got our Madame Medusa section, and a bunch of these. I think all of these are from Flights of Fantasy pins, I want to say, and I apologize if I'm wrong. This was a hidden Mickey. This was from, I'm not sure the series that this is from, but obviously from Disneyland. This is one of my favorites, and this is Madame Medusa taking off her eyelashes and kind of threatening Penny. And again, huge pin. Absolutely love it. And then these are, I don't know where this is from. This is a Paris pin that came out last year. And there were Bernard and Bianca, but I haven't gotten them yet. This is from a Disney Employee Center villain stamp set. This is a cutie of Madame Medusa. This is a Flights of Fantasy pin. Not sure, and not sure. And then over here, we got a pin of Nero and Brutus. So those are my Rescuers pins. And then over here, I got Rescuers Down Under. And this one is a Loungefly pin, which it's always going like this. But anyway, this moves. I can't quite get it to move independently of the moon. But you see Marahute up there. There's Jake, Bernard, and Bianca. This is a D23 Expo 2023 exclusive from Mickey's of Glendale. Profile pin of Jake. Phew! Then this is of Jake. Jake from Pin Trader Delight from Disney Studio Store Hollywood. Couple other pins. This was from the Bird Mystery Series. And then these are all different pins. These ones at the end over here, I mean in the middle, are from the what is it, the 30th anniversary set, I want to say. And this is from the, I think this one is from, I can't remember, Legacy. I think that's a Legacy pin. And then over here, this one was a Food and Wine. And this one was a Foodie pin or whatever the series that they're doing nowadays. And this one was a fantasy pin from somewhere. And then we got them on the bugs. These are Flights of Fantasy pins there. And the final page that I have to show you are the McLeach and Joanna pins. This is a Disney Employee Center stamp. This is from Flights of Fantasy pin, and you can move the tongue so the egg goes somewhere. That's a cutie of McLeach. Little, I think, fantasy pin. This is from I want to say Flights of Fancy. This was definitely Flights of Fancy fantasy pin, and it's Joanna and Bruni from Frozen 2. And that is it for my pin collection. I hope you enjoyed that. So those were my pins that I had to show. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know which one of these Rescuers pins was your favorite, or, do you have any of these? Let me know if we're twinsies on anything. If you had a good time today, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. Also, visit us on all of our socials down below, and visit our website at www.castlescapesandclones.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you later. Bye!